Hello there, my amiable, sweetest, loving, which other word? Don't worry, let's give the rest. Welcome back to today's video. If you're new here, my name is Nikki, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing things or tips, whichever one, things you need to prepare for winter in Canada. So without further ado, let's go into today's video. Do not go anywhere, stay right in this video if you know this video is useful for you, and remember to subscribe. Here are all the things we are going to be talking about in today's video for you to prepare very well in Canada. But first off, make sure you subscribe before you watch this video. Even if you watch this video to the end, make sure that you share or you subscribe or you click the like button. Any of the three, just make sure you do one of it. Thank you very much. So let's dive into this business. So the first thing on my list here is make sure that you have a lot of clothes, to basic clothing to cover up for winter in Canada. For example, like what I'm presently wearing, it's some of the basic things I have that I wear under my winter jackets, and I have a couple of them. You can't have enough of them, so make sure that you want to change your wardrobe when it's getting to about November. Make sure you change all your summer dresses, you pack them back into their luggage, and you bring out your winter dresses. If you don't have, make sure you go shopping. You don't have to go to the most very expensive stores, even or expensive stores, let me say. You can go to thrift stores, you get very good things. Some of them are actually new. You can get whichever one you like, and if you don't still get there, you can go to various stores like Walmart, what am I saying, ShopRite? We don't have ShopRite in Canada. I wanted to say Superstore. Okay, ShopRite, Walmart, Superstore, Costco. Those are the places you can get at least affordable things for winter in Canada. And if you want to be going to the expensive, the high ones that you can get correct winter jackets, you can go to like Marks, Utsimbe, and so on. This is not an advert because they are not paying me, so I cannot be advertising for them. So you shall get it. If you don't get it, forget about it. I'm going to be showing you samples of the basic dresses you can get, the basic dresses you can wear under the essential aspect of dressing up during winter in Canada. So these are types of the basic you want to get. You want to make sure that your basics are very thick. They are mini, like just sweaters that you can wear before your jacket. So this is one, and make sure that it has a turtleneck. Some people don't like turtleneck, but just make sure that it's something like this. This makes you very warm. It produces it, I don't know how they just did it, like the fabrics just make you very hot inside. So these are the kind of things that you want to use as your basic, or stuffs like this that has turtleneck. The type of winter boots you need to get, you want to get an insulated boot about maybe 800 grams, which can go about -40 weather, and your feet are not going to get cold. And make sure that the winter boot has a very aggressive grip on the bottom. I'm going to be showing you mine. This is an example of an insulated boot, and this is an example of the grip I'm talking about. You want to make sure that your boot has an aggressive grip so you don't slip, because the snow, sometimes the ice might be very slippery and you might just fall down while walking. Even some boots that are very aggressive, that grips very aggressively, you still fall down. You just make sure that you are careful when you're walking. You don't run, because if you run you might fall down as well. So you make sure that you walk very carefully. Walk on don't, when you see a place that is very smooth, make sure that you try to avoid that area of don't walk on the very smooth ice. Make sure you walk on the one that's still very sharp, that you can at least hold yourself firm on it. Secondly, you need an head warmer. This is to protect your ears and your head as well. Sometimes the colds can get into your ears and affect some parts of your, especially for those that are not so strong. so you might want to make sure that you get a very good head warmer. Another very important thing you want to get is a muffler. You need a muffler, very, very important, especially for those people that don't like turtleneck clothes. You need a muffler just to make sure that you cover up all the places that cold can penetrate through into your body. So the muffler is very important. So now we are back to the main cocoa of the head of the house. You want to get a very thick insulated jacket, not just any kind of jacket, not Yaba jacket, not Oshodi jacket, not Isaleko market jacket. Come and get a real jacket, winter jacket in Canada. So you want to make sure that your jacket is at least minus 40 degrees. Can go up to minus 40 degrees, a very thick one. Sometimes winter jacket might be very expensive, for about 200. You can get 100 as well, starting from 100 and above, depending on the type of jacket you are getting. So if you want to get a very good thick winter jacket, get ready to spend about $200. Yeah. And sometimes what people do here is during the end of winter, when it's about summer, you see most stores bringing out winter stuff on sales. So that's a very good period for you to get all the winter stuffs that you need. Likewise, also during this winter period, they sell summer stuffs on sales as well. So that's just like an opposite of the weather. When it's summer, you get winter items on sales. Like, people rush it a lot. Within the first week of summer, you are not going to see winter stuffs again because a lot of people would have bought it. So you want to be ready that, okay, once it's getting to winter like this, the first week, make sure you're entering all the stores to make sure that you get ready for the next winter. I hope you get me. Second on my list is make sure that you get a winter tire. If you're living in Canada and in winter, you know that there's something called winter tires. It helps you hold a firm grip of your car when you are driving during winter, and make sure that you want to reduce your speed even below the maximum speed limit that's been posted, because the roads are not favorable at that moment. So you just want to reduce your speed and make sure that you get winter tires. The next thing on my list I'm going to be talking about is that things you need to list in your car, like list of things that you need for your car during this winter. So number one is your shovel. You make sure you have a shovel in your car in case you get stuck on the road, whereby sometimes when the snow falls, it gets to about 20 centimeter, 15 centimeter, and you are stuck there. So when you have a shovel in your car, it helps you to shovel the snow and makes the road very smooth for you to drive on. So number two is a snow brush with scraper. I'm going to be putting the pictures here so you can know what I'm talking about, because so many people might not be familiar, especially for those that are just coming into Canada. You might not be familiar with those things because you don't make use of them. So I'm going to be putting the pictures and you're going to be following this video so you don't get confused. So the next thing, like I mentioned, is a snow brush and scraper. So this helps you when it snows. Sometimes when it snows over the night, your windscreen gets iced, so you use the scraper to scrape it and you use the brush to brush the snow away. I hope you get it. I'm saying it and I hope you get it. Don't come here to Canada and come and get stuff. These are the things to help you survive during winter, so you don't want to joke with them. So make sure you take everything I mentioned in this video very serious. The next thing on the list is the windscreen washer. So the windscreen washer helps you to at least melt the ice on your windscreen to melt to some extent. So you pour this windscreen washer somewhere in your bonnet. I don't really know what it's called. I'm not so an automobile person, pardon me, forgive me for that. So you pour it somewhere instead of you know where you pour For those that are very automobile, you know where to pour the water into your bonnet for your windscreen, and instead of you pouring water into it, you pour this windscreen washer, so it helps you melt the ice to some extent that it's easier for you to scrape and then to dust off, instead of you trying to use the whole of your energy to try to scrape the ice off your windscreen. Next on my list is the blanket. So in the case of blankets, you don't only need blankets, you also need like extra jackets, extra boots, extra socks, extra gloves in your car, just in case you're taking a trip and you get stuck on the way. It won't tell you that it's going to snow somewhere you are going to and you don't know. You might check the weather forecast. Sometimes it will not show you how the road looks. It will just tell you, okay, it is going to snow, it is windy, it is sunny, blah blah blah, but it will not tell you if there still snows on the road. So you need those things to keep you warm when you are stuck. For instance, recently I heard in the news that some people got stuck on the way to Kamloops. Kamloops from Alberta is like about 8 to 9 hours, and imagine that, getting stuck on the way. There are no houses, especially on the highways in Canada. You don't usually see houses as such, you don't usually see buildings as such. So if unfortunately you go and get stuck in a place that there is no house, there's nothing, even before you get to the nearest hotel, it's very far. So all those things are going to help you keep warm till the rescue teams come, and at least you not get cold, you not get frostbite, because cold can kill. I tell you, cold can kill. So all those things will help you stay warm and keep your car warm when you on your engine and it keeps running and you keep staying inside your car, because if your engine is running and you're inside the car, you will get frozen. Like, I'm telling you, it's not a joke. So make sure that you have all these things to help you stay warm in your car. Next on my list is you want to get snacks in your car. Just like I mentioned earlier, that when you get stuck, you need snacks. If you're hungry and there are no restaurants around, you can't even walk there. Imagine when there is snow all around, it's freezing, it's cold, you can't even imagine walking there. So these snacks still to help you stay warm till you are able to get out of that situation at that moment. Imagine having kids at that moment as well. So all these things are very essential things that you need in your car, and you don't want to say, oh, this is enough. You can't have enough. Buy as much as possible that you know that, okay, they are not going to expire in like 2 months or in 3 months time. Just keep them in your car. So that brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have found this video very helpful, very interesting to you, very useful to you, please remember to subscribe, share and like this video, and please also come back again to watch the next video, because I'm going to be giving out tips, a lot of tips that is going to be useful for you when you land in Canada, when you're in Canada, how to survive and everything. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again next time. Bye.